You know something interesting about this holiday? There were two events that mark the special occasion. One was a military battle. The Greek-Assyrian armies were the most powerful, the biggest army of the time, of the day. The Jewish army, handful of people who were not trained for war. And yet, in their battle, the Maccabees prevailed over the massive Greek army and physically won the war. Against all odds. It was impossible. It made no sense at all that this handful of scholars can defeat a trained army with the best equipment of the day. War elephants. Then there was another event. When they came to light the menorah in the temple, there wasn't enough oil for even one day, but they lit what they had, and miraculously it burned for 8 days until they were able to get replacement oil, olive oil. When a people win a military victory, there's always the danger that they become militant in their mentality, warlike. You can get drunk on a military victory and start to think of yourself as warriors, soldiers, fighters, conquerors. It goes to your head. That's a danger, because it shouldn't be that way. War is a necessary evil. It's not something to become, to glorify, or to identify with. The miracle of Hanukkah is that of the two miracles, we celebrate the miracle of the light more than the miracle of the military victory. Such an important lesson for the world. And the world has learned that lesson pretty much. The world is not comfortable with war. Nobody wants to be a soldier. Nobody wants to be a victor in a physical battle. Nobody wants to destroy another country or another nation. Well, almost nobody. Almost nobody, which is a great improvement when almost everybody in history was warlike. And the most decorated and the most honored and the most respected individual was the one who could fight the best. We're not like that anymore. We're more like Hanukkah. We celebrate the light that illuminates a temple where there's prayer, where there is service of God, where there is a higher purpose. That miracle, the more you celebrate it, the better you become. The miracle of a war, thank God it's over, be grateful, express your gratitude by serving God even better, but don't become an army. Don't become a fighter. Don't glorify victory over other people. Glorify victory over evil. And evil is everywhere. Subtle evil, jealousies, pettiness, competition, those kinds of evil. If we overcome that, we're overcoming the human condition, not the failure of the human condition. And so let's celebrate Hanukkah. We'll light the candle. We'll make the candle visible to the world around, because it is such a universal idea. The victory could have gone to our heads. Can you imagine the odds? And if God shows us that kind of a victory, shouldn't we assume that God meant for us to be soldiers and do this again and again and beat up everyone we can? That used to be the mentality. And if there is this mentality today, in some nations anywhere, it's got to go. It's got to go. We're ready to outgrow that. We're ready to move on to a higher level of service. Light a candle. Add illumination. Add wisdom. Add beauty. Stop the mentality of I can beat you up. That's Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. If you enjoyed this conversation or this topic, and you're looking for more information, or you want to hear it again from another angle, there's a way to do that. And that is in this book. It's all there. Order it from Amazon. You can read it, reread it, and share it.